A tiny stock trading near $1 just triggered the kind of activity traders usually see before massive biotech breakouts. Volume suddenly exploded. Speculative traders started watching closely, and behind the scenes, one upcoming catalyst could completely change this company's future. Now, normally, stocks at these price levels are ignored by Wall Street. Most never become anything important. But every once in a while, a company appears with the right combination of timing, technology, and momentum. And when that happens, early investors can see life-changing gains. What makes this situation interesting is not just the low share price, it is what this company is actually working on. Because the industry it operates in could become one of the most important medical markets of the next decade. A market worth billions, possibly even trillions over time, and right now, this company is still flying under the radar. At the time of recording, shares are trading close to $1. That alone makes the stock attractive to speculative investors, because low-priced stocks can move extremely fast when momentum arrives. But then something unusual happened. Trading activity surged far above normal levels. Online searches started climbing. More investors suddenly began discussing the stock, and historically that combination often appears before volatility explodes. Now, obviously, not every penny stock succeeds. Most fail. That is the reality. But smart investors do not look for certainty in penny stocks. They look for asymmetric opportunities, situations where the upside potential is dramatically larger than the downside risk. And this company may fit that category better than most people realize. Because unlike many low-priced stocks built on hype alone, this company is targeting one of the biggest healthcare problems on Earth: neurodegenerative disease, a market attracting billions in research funding every single year. Governments are spending money on it. Pharmaceutical giants are spending money on it. Research institutions are racing to solve it, and if even one company makes meaningful progress, the rewards could be enormous. Now here is where things start getting really interesting. Over the last few years, this company has quietly continued advancing its research, while most retail investors paid almost no attention. Then recently, the market finally started noticing. Investors began focusing on the company's clinical progress and future catalysts, because in biotech, a single update can completely change investor sentiment overnight. Positive data, stocks can explode. Major partnerships, stocks can explode. Unexpected breakthroughs, sometimes shares go up hundreds of % in weeks. And that possibility is exactly why traders are watching this company so closely right now. But there is another reason this story matters. The company recently improved its financial position. That may sound boring, but for biotech companies, cash is survival. Without funding, research stops, development stops, everything stops. This company appears to have strengthened its runway enough to continue pursuing future milestones. And Wall Street definitely noticed. Now let's talk about momentum. Because momentum is what turns unknown penny stocks into market sensations. Over recent months, this stock has experienced sharp spikes in volume and rapid price swings. That tells us something important. Interest is building, not necessarily from long-term investors yet, but from speculative traders searching for the next breakout opportunity. And once momentum starts in small-cap biotech stocks, moves can become extremely violent very quickly. But here is the important part most people miss. This is not just a random meme stock story. There is an actual business here, actual medical research, actual long-term potential, and that separates this company from thousands of low-quality penny stocks flooding the market. Now, does that guarantee success? Absolutely not. Biotech investing is risky. Clinical trials fail all the time. Competition is intense, and volatility can destroy unprepared investors. This stock could move higher very fast, or fall just as quickly. That risk is real. But now we arrive at the biggest question of all. What exactly is this company? The stock we've been talking about throughout this video is CGTX, Cognition Therapeutics, a biotech company focused on developing treatments targeting neurodegenerative diseases, including Alzheimer's-related conditions. And suddenly, investors are beginning to pay attention. At current levels, the company remains firmly in penny stock territory. Yet the market opportunity it is targeting is enormous. That mismatch is exactly what aggressive growth investors look for: low valuation, massive future potential, and a catalyst-driven industry capable of producing explosive moves. Now think about this carefully. If future clinical developments surprise to the upside, if investor attention continues growing, and if momentum keeps building, this stock may not stay near $1 forever. Will it become the next major biotech breakout? Nobody can guarantee that. But one thing is certain: The combination of low price, rising interest, growing momentum, and massive market potential is exactly why traders are suddenly watching this stock so closely. And sometimes, the biggest opportunities are the companies almost nobody was paying attention to before the crowd arrived. So now I want to hear from you. Do you think this stock has real long-term potential, or is the risk simply too high? Comment below and let me know. And if you enjoy discovering hidden stocks before Wall Street fully catches on, subscribe right now, because the next company we cover could already be setting up for another major move. This video is for educational purposes only and not financial advice.